There is a moment just after dawn when the African savanna holds its breath. Mist curls low over a slow green river. Somewhere in the reeds, 1,000 kilograms of muscle and horn steps into the shallows, and the water itself seems to come alive to greet it. This is not a story about predator and prey. This is a story about trust. The African buffalo is built like a fortress, nearly a ton of bone and sinew, crowned with horn fused so tightly across the skull that even a lion's bite can skid off it. Yet for all its power, the buffalo has an enemy it cannot gore, cannot outrun. An enemy smaller than a grain of rice. Ticks. Hundreds of them, burrowing into soft skin around the eyes, the ears, the folds of the neck, draining blood, spreading disease, weakening even the mightiest bull. Out here, an animal that cannot manage its parasites is an animal already dying, slowly, one bite at a time. So every day, the buffalo walks to the river, and it waits. Beneath the surface, another creature has been waiting too. The labeo, a small quicksilver fish found throughout Africa's rivers, usually content grazing algae off submerged wood. But biologists have discovered these fish will just as happily graze a buffalo. When the herd wades in, the fish rise in flickering shoals, drawn by something close to memory. Buffalo mean breakfast. The fish work upward from the waterline, flank, ear, the tender skin beneath the chin, each bite gentle, each tick an easy blood-rich meal. They are not just cleaning the buffalo, they are returning what the parasite stole, and the buffalo does something almost unthinkable for a wild animal near open water. It goes still. Head lowered, eyes half closed, it surrenders its stillness entirely to a fish smaller than its own hoof print. That stillness carries real risk. A shadow drifts too smoothly against the current, a crocodile, patient, watching for a calf or an aging bull to linger too long. This daily cleansing is a calculated gamble, danger accepted because the alternative, a body overrun with parasites, is the surer death. But there is lightness here too. A young calf, cleaned for the first time, jerks at the ticklish work near its ear and stumbles sideways, scattering the shoal in a silver flash. An old bull groans so deep with contentment it startles a heron into flight. A creature this armoured, this famously short-tempered, gone soft under the attention of fish that together weigh less than one of its horns. Scientists call this mutualism, a partnership where both species leave better off than they arrived. The buffalo gains parasite control it could never achieve alone, lowering its risk of disease and blood loss through a hard season. The fish gain a reliable food source, some shoals even learning the herd's river crossings well enough to arrive before the buffalo do. Anticipation, built entirely around the rhythm of an animal 1,000 times their size. This isn't friendship as we understand it, but it is cooperation in its purest form. Two species, never exchanging a single deliberate gesture of goodwill, keeping each other alive through mutual advantage, repeated daily, across countless generations. As the sun climbs and the mist burns away, the herd moves on, lighter, tended. The fish scatter back into the green depths. Neither pauses to acknowledge what just happened. There is no ceremony to a partnership this old. It simply continues, as it always has. And perhaps that is the river's deepest lesson. Even the mightiest among us cannot survive entirely alone. The buffalo does not become weaker by needing the fish. It becomes wiser. In the wild, the willingness to hold still, to trust, may be the rarest strength of all.